Get ready for breaking news. Veteran Mexico goalkeeper Guillermo Ochoa has announced that this marks what is likely his final training camp with the national side as he approaches a historic 6th FIFA World Cup appearance next month. Ochoa shared some powerful words about this journey, revealing that he sees this final camp with a fuller heart, more scars, and more memories than ever before. We dive deep into what this means for the Mexican squad and what this final chapter in his incredible career might hold for the nation.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we are looking at a massive showdown in the football world. Former world champion, Lionel Messi, has officially retired at the age of 31, and he is now stepping into an entirely new role in the game. We explore the incredible journey of Messi and what this transition signifies for his legacy and the future of global football. You won't want to miss this analysis of the legend's next move. In the world of elite competition, there's a huge debate brewing between the biggest names. Former defender Frank Leboeuf has delivered a harsh critique of Cristiano Ronaldo, insisting that an impending Saudi Pro League title with Al Nassr simply cannot compare to the transformative impact Lionel Messi had at Inter Miami. We break down the arguments surrounding individual brilliance versus the power of massive club investment in securing silverware. And finally, we look at the Argentina squad. Lionel Messi has been named in the preliminary squad for the upcoming World Cup, even without a final confirmation on his participation. We examine the full roster, including the inclusion of Gianluca Prestiani despite recent disciplinary issues, and what this means for Argentina's campaign ahead. Stay with us for all the latest updates, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Veteran Mexican goalkeeper Guillermo Ochoa has signaled the potential end of his international career as he enters what is anticipated to be his final training camp with the national team. The 40-year-old is nearing a historic 6th FIFA World Cup appearance next month, as Mexico co-hosts the tournament alongside the United States and Canada from June 11 to July 19, 2026. Ochoa shared his sentiments on social media, stating, "Today begins my last training camp, but this time I see it differently. With a fuller heart, more scars, more memories, and the same excitement as the child who once dreamed of defending this badge." If selected for the squad under coach Javier Aguirre, Ochoa would join an elite group of players in football history, including Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, to feature in 6 World Cups. His previous appearances for Mexico include tournaments in Germany 2006, South Africa 2010, Brazil 2014, Russia 2018, and Qatar 2022. Adding to the speculation, Ochoa recently indicated that the upcoming World Cup could mark the conclusion of his professional playing career, describing it as the end for me after the World Cup, as he prepares for what is expected to be his final season. He reflected on his career, noting, "I've experienced unforgettable nights, endless matches, anthems that still give me goosebumps, and moments that changed my life forever. And still, every time Mexico calls, something inside me begins again." Currently playing in Cyprus for AEL Limassol, Ochoa remains a highly recognizable figure in Mexican football, highlighted by his standout performances at the World Cup, such as his exceptional saves against Brazil in the 2014 group stage and his penalty save against Robert Lewandowski in the 2022 Qatar tournament. Mexico's preparations continue with scheduled friendly matches against Ghana on May 22, Australia on May 30, and Serbia on June 4. The co-hosts are set to commence their World Cup campaign by facing South Africa in Group A on June 11. In a significant career update, a former world champion alongside Lionel Messi has announced a transition into a new role. The athlete, who retired at the age of 31, is reportedly embracing a different phase in their career, shifting their focus to a new capacity. This development marks an interesting chapter for the seasoned competitor as they explore new avenues following their illustrious tenure. Former France defender Frank Leboeuf has sharply criticized Cristiano Ronaldo's potential Saudi Pro League title, asserting it cannot be measured against Lionel Messi's achievements with Inter Miami. Speaking to RMC Sport, Leboeuf contended that heavy club investments, rather than individual brilliance, are the true drivers behind any silverware Ronaldo might secure in the Middle East. Leboeuf drew a stark contrast between the two players' trajectories. He highlighted Messi's immediate, transformative impact upon joining Inter Miami in July 2023, where he instantly secured the League's Cup, a supporters' shield, and the MLS Cup, accumulating 87 goals and 47 assists in 101 matches. In contrast, Ronaldo joined Al Nassr in January 2023, boasting 121 goals in 139 games, but yet to win the league. "We have to be very clear about this," Leboeuf stated. "Whatever happens, if Al Nassr manage to lift the trophy, it will not be Ronaldo's merit. He will not have that credit, at least for me." The Frenchman emphasized the speed of Messi's turnaround, noting how the Argentine captain instantly revitalized a struggling franchise, setting a benchmark Ronaldo has reportedly failed to meet. "Do you want to compare? Then let's compare. Ronaldo winning a title in Saudi Arabia can never be equated to what Lionel Messi did by winning his first trophy with Inter Miami. Messi arrived at a club that was at the bottom of the table and transformed it instantly. He did it in his first season. Wow." Leboeuf further argued that Al Nassr's current standing, with 82 points ahead of Al Hilal, is a product of spending, not individual heroism. He suggested Ronaldo's success would rely on collective effort. "He didn't do it in the first year. He didn't do it in the second. It took 3 years and he needed a huge wave of helpers to even get close. He needed the club to go and hire half of the top players in Europe, brought specifically to support him, before he could fight for the title. If they win, it will be the result of the efforts of his teammates and the strength of the recruitment, not the individual greatness of Cristiano Ronaldo. He didn't carry them. They are the ones who finally built a base large enough to carry him." Meanwhile, Al Nassr faces a critical domestic clash against Al Hilal on Tuesday to solidify their title ambitions. Beyond the league, the club is preparing for the AFC Champions League 2 final against Gamba Osaka this Saturday, where a victory could secure a historic double and fundamentally alter the current narrative surrounding the club. Argentina has named Lionel Messi in its preliminary squad for the upcoming World Cup, despite official confirmation of his participation remaining pending. The nation's 55-man roster also includes Gianluca Prestiani of Benfica, a move that comes despite FIFA recently extending his ban for verbal abuse directed at Real Madrid's Vinicius Jr. Prestiani, who has only earned 1 cap for Argentina, will be unavailable for the first 2 matches. The deadline for teams to submit their final 26-man squads is fast approaching on June 2. Head coach Lionel Scaloni had previously stated in March that Captain Messi's involvement in North America was undecided, adding that they hoped he would be present, emphasizing that the decision would be based on what was best for the team and him. Messi continues to be a dominant force for Inter Miami, having netted 9 goals and provided 3 primary assists across 11 appearances in the 2026 Major League Soccer season. Key absences from the provisional roster include Strasbourg's Joaquin Panicelli, who suffered an ACL tear while on international duty in March, and Roma's Paulo Dybala, who has not represented his country since 2024. Argentina is scheduled to commence its World Cup defense on June 16 against Algeria, followed by fixtures against Austria on June 22 and Jordan on June 27. The squad features a strong contingent of players across all positions, including goalkeepers like Emiliano Martinez and defenders such as Christian Romero and Lisandro Martinez, alongside midfielders like Enzo Fernandez and Ezequiel Fernandez, and a potent forward line featuring players like Julian Alvarez and Lautaro Martinez.